And we are live. Okay, let's see here. Let's make sure we are everywhere.
Like live? Okay.
Well, I mean,
I know
we're
what you're
not
talking
like live. We're in starting soon.
Okay. I still gotta turn my camera on because I'm being a lazy bum and not doing that.
What the hell?
There it is. Yeah. I look okay.
Let's see.
Here could be better. Skirt. I am gonna take a pause.
All right, well, I mean, you got like 30 seconds. Go for it.
I just wanna. Oh, damn it! Where the hell?
All right, we are live on YouTube. We are live on the Twitch. And we are... Let's see here. Facebook. Stupid Facebook. Alright, nope. Alright, we're live there. Let's see here. Take me to the actual page, please. Thank you. No, do not interact as that. Interact as that. And then share to there and share to there. And there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I don't need pop-ups. I don't care about any of this. There we go. All right. So I need to write that down. So I gotta look it up. Let's see.
Be quiet. It's scary.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I think so.
No. All right, there we go. And here we go. And we are live. Hello, welcome to Griffcast, episode 39, the Mature Nerdy Podcast for Immature People, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, up to PC components and or science. Up to and including, is there a secret alien civilization living at the North Pole? And welcome to the show. I am your host, Griffmore. We have the full cast with us here tonight. Let's jump into it. What's going on, everybody?
Well, you know, the same old thing, huh?
I really wanted to dive into the North Pole alien topic.
You never know.
The interest was immediately piqued.
Yes, I have not.
Well-
I have not thought about that at all.
Yeah, have you not heard that?
No.
Yeah,
I can't say I have
Why
either.
would I?
There was a pilot.
Just thought you
Gosh,
were making
when
it
was
up.
it? Gosh, it was what, 1960, 1950, something like that. There was a what country was he from? One of the European countries. Decided that he wanted to fly over the North Pole, and he, basically was abducted at the North Pole. And he found an entire civilization there, and they were all friendly, and they're like, yeah, we'll come around and come and save humanity when it's time, and they sent him on his merry way.
Santa
Oh.
Claus.
Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
Santa
you know.
Claus, yeah.
Santa Claus and the elves.
You know, once a year, he tries to help everybody, I guess.
Yep. It was a fun little thing. I mean, you'll mostly ever read anything or hear anything about that during like conspiracy theory talk and all that, but just it falls in line with the lizard people from under the earth, or the what was it, the center of the earth theory? There's a whole another civilization and or environment below the earth's crust. So, yeah, just this one is aliens. All right. Oh, and then there was also Nazis. So there's also Nazis at the North Pole. That's another one. So there's an alien civilization and Nazis living in the North Pole.
Okay.
Oh. So, yeah. How's everybody been this week?
Yeah. Nobody answer all at once, you know.
No, honestly, just been a little rough this week with
Yeah.
work, but trying to put out clips, it's been rough. Of course, Katie getting further along now, so
Yeah.
for her as well. Other than that, doing great.
We got another 2.5 months?
Yeah,
2.5 months for number 3, man. What you doing?
it's. And I think this might be the cap.
You don't want any more? You don't want to just keep going? You don't want to make a baseball team or a football team? You gonna stop a basketball? You gonna stop a basketball team?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't need one for a substitution. I'm good.
Oh, man. Well, all right. So, anybody that has been perusing any sort of sites that relate to nerd culture over the last couple of days have probably seen a lot of these. Some of these are quite hilarious. Of course, was it Friday was April Fool's Day, and some of these are pretty funny. So they started off with, to start it off, there's going to be an Among Us horse mode, which seemed pretty sus. Let's see. There was a whole list of Sony acquisitions, so we're still waiting to see if any of those are real or not.
Can we break these down? Can we break this down? I want to know what horse mode would be like.
We're
Are you talking about you play as a horse, or we're talking about like you're playing horse basketball?
So
That's what I was thinking.
like what I was thinking is like you could just be like a horse, which I'm just like, can I like run like a horse? Because that's one of the biggest things about the game is you cannot get around. But also like the animations of being a horse would be hilarious. And then like on the Sony acquisitions, there were rumors from software, there were rumors of Konami, there were rumors of oh gosh, what else is there? Squaresoft again. And I haven't seen anything official from Sony, so we're going to call them rumors and April Fool's jokes until further notice.
It was Olive Garden. Did you say Olive Garden?
No, I haven't seen
I
that.
saw that said they acquired Olive Garden. That was my favorite. Hey man, I'm trying to get unlimited breadsticks with my PS Plus subscription.
Right?
That's it.
Yo,
Yeah, we'll get into that. With that price point, it better come with them.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Oh, let's see. In Pokemon Go, apparently there were dittos everywhere. Not so much an April Fool's joke, but they're just like dittos. Oh, this one was kind of cool. Like I was actually kind of I saw it and I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. And then I found it was an April Fool's joke, and I'm just like, I'm an idiot. So apparently, the Razer Hypersense was actually one of those full body suits for VR, and I'm just like, sucks that that's fake. Let's see. Rainbow Six Siege. We're claiming they were going to put scopes on their claymores.
I mean, just the thought of that.
Yeah.
Does that mean you
And
have to be like prone to use them?
oh yeah, it's just ADS a claymore. Oh. Oh yeah. So no, I don't know which company claimed this one, but they were claiming to start a esports themed fast food chain called G2Go. Let's see. The Enhanced Energy Drink Company was going to put out a Tetris edition,
Actually,
and
not a bad idea.
Yeah,
actually,
I was about to say it's not.
I can actually see that.
it's actually already been done. It's actually already been done.
Has it?
Yeah. G Fuel has a Tetris one. It's probably their worst flavor, but they have one. Not sponsored, but I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Actually, this one, I actually would have played this. So PUBG was talking about a Monster Chicken Royale. Now, like, a part of me is like, why not? You know? Just everybody running around as chickens and, you know, having a full-on, like, battle royale with that. Like, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
But alas,
Goofy can say
I
the
can
least.
get that on that. I can get that on that.
I mean, what was it, like Fall Guys? You know, kind of something like that?
Oh,
Oh,
what, PUBG?
yeah, you know, run around, you know.
Mm,
Was it, is it PUBG with the frying pan?
I mean,
Yeah,
there was a frying pan in there, but it was a straight up battle royale game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
Kind of like
the
Fortnite,
frying
but
pan.
not Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
have
can
like,
literally throw that frying pan and down people immediately.
I think you could like block bullets with that frying pan too.
oh,
I think
thank you
was,
for the follow. Yeah. Like that, like, yeah, like that would be hilarious. Just run around as a giant chicken throwing, you know, frying pans of everybody. Like, I'm down. Let's do it. This one was, so Saints Row always does one. This one was really good. So Saints Row Made for Life Edition cost $100 million. It comes with a penthouse, luxury cars, and what else was like a lifetime spa treatment. Like it was just
Is this in game? Is this in game or real life?
like they were
Because if
talking
it's
like real life.
If it's real life, if I could put it on credit, then yeah, go ahead, sign me up.
Oh, this one was funny. Guilty Gear, or the company that makes Guilty Gear. I forgot the name of the company. I should have wrote that down, but I'm an idiot. But the company that makes Guilty Gear advertised a game called Guilty Bear, where all the characters within Guilty Gear were replaced with teddy bears. Oh, a PlayStation Plus secret fourth tier was going to cost like $50 a month, and it was poorly done. And Goat Simulator the movie.
Watch it.
I actually believe that would be real.
Yeah, I would too. Like, I would love it like from a first person perspective too. Like, was it Hardcore Henry?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like,
You know what? I was gonna ask you if it was first person, and like Hardcore Henry came to my mind too. I like the way you think, bud.
There was
I mean,
also a mode in Call of Duty that fire damage or explosives would shoot you up into the sky.
oh, like in Halo.
Yeah, like legit, kind of like a
Yeah.
Halo.
Like where you can like
And,
throw a grenade at your feet and jump.
Yep.
Did
And
they
so
Did they put that in
Well, they-
Infinite?
say what?
Is that an Infinite? Can you do that in Infinite?
Never tried.
No, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure. But and then if you had the explosive crossbow and you shot it down, it would shoot you up.
That's
Like
cool.
it was ridiculous. People were like getting shot like high up into the air, and they would just let them just. And then you took no fall damage. And then also on top of that as well, you couldn't pull your parachute,
Oh shit.
and that was just in the basic mode. And then in Rebirth, you automatically got specialist, and at the beginning of the round, everybody's loadout dropped in the center. So you talk about a massive gunfight. It was awesome.
It was like dodgeball. Every run to the middle, grab their gun and start firing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Like I could get behind that. That's, you know, one of those things that You know, that sounds so fun that you would kind of wish it was a normal thing.
Yep.
That's great.
But just Call of Duty. As soon as it hit like, I think it was like just as it hit like 1 o'clock, they automatic update and it was gone.
So, all right. This next one is going to hurt a little bit. All right. So, PlayStation Plus price points. And how does it stack to Game Pass? It doesn't. So currently, right now, it is $50 a year for PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus right now in its current state, not including PlayStation Now, which will be rolled into PlayStation Plus. But PlayStation Plus right now is $50 a year. And it comes with 2 to 3 free games every month. If you have a PS5, it's 3 games. If you have PS4, it's 2. Now, it's going up. It is now going to cost $10 a month. So for the base mode that is for online play only. What's up?
Only if you pay for it per month, but I mean, if you buy the yearly service, it's still the same price.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going. It's going to cost. What is it? $90 the year now for just the base.
No, it's still 50.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, if you buy it by the year, it's still
Okay.
50. It's nothing's changed.
So, but all they're doing is taking away your free games.
No, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do I have to bring that shit back up for you right now?
Yeah.
I sent it to you all. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Yeah,
Great. Now I
totally
gotta
is what
pull it back
happened.
up.
Did you put it in the text chat or in the Discord channel?
It's in the news.
It's in the
It's
news.
in news.
All right, I'll pull it up right now. Where's it at?
Okay. What is it? So PlayStation Plus Essentials, which is the lowest tier.
Right.
You still get 2 monthly free games. You still get the two discounts or whatever. So you're right.
No, you're not.
If you pay monthly, it's $10 a month. What? What's going on? What are you talking about?
So that was the rumored.
Oh yeah, I sent you the rumored one. The rumored one's under. It also might be under news too.
Well, that's the newest one that's up there.
I sent you the link to the official one. Do I have to
see.
resend it? Do I gotta resend it to you?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Let me click on it. Bring that over here. Bring this back up so my screen's not frozen. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Let me look at this thing. All right. So let's see. Okay, so it goes up to $60 a year. It goes up to $60 a year.
It's a little bit on the lame side.
Yeah.
Was it already 60?
Huh?
I thought it was already 60.
I think it was already 60.
I thought it was 50 right now.
Was it 50?
Yeah. All right,
The
so let's see.
PlayStation Plus
Provides the same benefits that PlayStation members are getting today, such as 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts. Okay. All right, so yeah. So it's basically going up $10, which that's fine.
Maybe. Yeah.
I-
If you pay monthly, it's still the same monthly price too, because
Yeah,
it's $10 if you pay monthly.
Yeah, that's fine. Damn, I didn't realize that you pay double if you buy monthly versus yearly. $60 a year or $120 a year if you pay monthly. $100 if you pay quarterly.
Yeah, you could pay quarterly. I mean,
That's nuts.
might as well just buy yearly. But I mean, this is probably for people that only want it every now and again.
But well, I mean, still, even at that point in time, this is that whole what was that? That old shoe analogy. A rich man can buy a good pair of boots that will last him 10 years, where a poor man will continuously buy a $20 pair of boots because that's all he can afford, and eventually will end up spending twice as much for the same distance of boots.
That's a great analogy. I feel like it's like that for a lot of things.
It is. It really is. So it's you can eat the cost up front and save yourself a buttload of money, or you can shell out literally twice as much to make it easier on your monthly budget. Okay. So and then the Plus Extra comes with and then the Plus Extra is now $100 a year or $15 a month, which is the difference there is actually a lot better than in the Plus Essential. Because the $15 a month is what? It come out to $120 a year?
Nope.
No.
No, it's not.
More? No, it's not. Ouch.
You know what? I'm on a computer and I have a calculator.
Like I have
running
a
right
I have a
now.
calculator right here.
It's 180.
It's $180. Okay, so no. Yeah, never mind. Forget that. Forget I said anything. All right, so, but this comes with the base version of PlayStation Now, basically. You get up to,
It's just whatever PS4 and PS5 games they have on PlayStation now.
right.
Ish.
It doesn't there comes games and extra tier are downloaded for play. Okay, so this is one of the ones you can actually do the download on the games. That's nice. So that one's kind of like almost like Game Pass. All right, and then the premium you get. So all in all, you're going to get 740 games on day one, all the way down to original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, PS4 games. The price point is rough. It's $120 a year or $18 a month. That's a lot of money. So okay, let's compare. Okay, so
Their premium right now, like for what they're offering, is not any different from what they already have currently. So I have PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, and it's like the same thing. They're both either, I think they're both the same price. They're both either $50 or $60 a year, which is $120 a year.
it's $216 if you pay monthly, or $200 up front. Okay, so that's only a $16 difference if you want to make it easier on yourself.
What's the $16 difference?
If you pay monthly or yearly on the premium. So yeah, if you pay monthly, it'll come out to $216 at the end of the year. So
That's $100 difference.
no, it's not. It's a $16 difference. No, it's not. Holy crap! I cannot. All right, I'm done.
Man,
I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, gotta
I am
calculate this.
done.
Okay, man.
Wow. Wow. Okay, let's not talk about that again.
Pause.
It's okay, bud.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, so all right, so $200 a year or $216 a year if you pay monthly, $120 a year if you buy it yearly. Now, obviously the yearly is going to be the best one. It's $50 a year quarterly, so $200 even if you want to do it that way. Now, I do like how they have different price points and different subscription services. I do like that, so that way people can go with what's best for them. Now, so, and then, all right, so I'm going to go with Game Pass Premium right now, which is $15 a month, is $180. So, $180 a month versus $216 a month for Game Pass. Oh, sorry, $180 a month for Game Pass. $216 if you go monthly with PlayStation Plus.
Don't compare the monthly because that's rude. It's just rude. It's not even that fair of a comparison.
All right, we'll go with the quarterly. We'll go with the quarterly.
No, go with the yearly. Just go with the yearly, man. It's $120 versus $180 for.
All right.
If you're
All right, fine. We'll go with the
if you
yearly.
want to continuously, I mean, you're comparing like oh, you could pay $216 if you want to do it yearly. If you're gonna do it yearly, you might as well just do $120. So it's kind of rude to compare
that's
it
the
that
thing,
way.
though. Not everybody has $120 just laying around. I know most of the people I know will pay the monthly because they don't have $120.
But I'm sorry, but that's just,
Yes, I know where you. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking, but
Yeah, so you would think that people would just go ahead and just pay it yearly to save them extra money because essentially, if they paid monthly, then they're paying almost double what they would have if they were to actually go.
you're paying double.
yeah.
So either suck it up for a few months and don't have it, so you can save the change, and then buy it yearly, or just eat ramen noodles for a few weeks. eat ramen noodles for a few weeks,
All
and
right,
just buy the
so,
year
like,
front because now you're just
the
paying
the
double
thing
the
is,
money.
though, so
if you want,
here-
if you
here's
want
the
to have
thing.
it year round,
Here
you're
it
paying
is.
double the money.
Here's the
I
thing, though.
understand.
The people that are already eating ramen noodles are the ones who are going to pay the monthly. That's the kicker.
Hey, I'm just gonna say them chicken ramen noodles, they be banging though.
Yeah.
Man,
Mixing a little egg on them. Mm.
beef all day. What is wrong with you? Beef, man.
Oh, of course, I'll eat the beef all day. Yo, have you tried the Oriental ones?
Are these still called Oriental?
Oh yeah, yeah. The blue
The
package.
Orient. Oh,
Yeah,
the Oriental one. You
yeah.
can never find, but they are
A little
so
extra
good.
soy. A little extra soy in there. All right. All right, but all right. Well, let's not even look at the price. So the absolute premium package, all right, versus the absolute premium package for Game Pass. So on the face, they're very close. On the face, they're very close. And if you buy the yearly, it is cheaper than Game Pass. If you buy the yearly, if you don't, it's more expensive. So they offer. You're going to have around roughly the same size library, and they're going to offer comparable services to streaming and or PC versions. Customers can stream games. Oh no, no.
Yeah, if you're on PC, you have to stream.
Yeah, if you're on PC, you have to stream, and Game Pass, you can stream on any device at all.
Mm-hmm.
You can stream on your phone.
You can stream on your phone. You can download on your phone too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Dude, Game Pass is easily the better choice.
It
So,
really is.
It's easily the better choice.
That
I mean,
and
you
also,
get
Game Pass has day
Day one
ones.
day one games, man. Day one
Like,
games.
Can't go
Like-
wrong with that.
Even their first party
Can't go wrong.
studios are doing day one.
like
And it
I'm a PlayStation fanboy, but I'm saying right now that
PlayStation fanboy.
Xbox is killing it this go around, man.
So
Like PlayStation is not doing anything wrong. Like their price points are fair. Their price points are absolutely fair.
yeah, price points are.
Because like if you think about it, like even if you just get the PlayStation Plus Essential, you are still getting 2 free games a month.
Mm-hmm.
Like that'll be the one I go with.
So, I mean,
Maybe I'll go Plus Extra, but like I have no like. Okay, for the people who like to play the classic games for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, they're going to get a lot more out of this than someone like me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the kind of guy like I want last gen, this gen, bring it to me. I want day
Yeah, brand
one,
new.
like yeah, I
Mhm.
like the brand new games. Or a game that I could play straight for 4 years. So for me, like for someone like me, Plus Essential or Plus Extra is going to be like I have no desire to go premium. The only thing it's offering me is the ability to play PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PSP games.
I mean, I like
have
that.
a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, is there a yearly option for it?
No.
No.
So
It's
Xbox Game
monthly
Pass is
only.
only monthly. So
It's monthly
that's my thing with Xbox Game Pass. Everyone's always like talking about the Ultimate. You only need Ultimate if you have a PC and an Xbox
Yeah.
console. If you have one or if you just have one, then you just do the basic plan or the $10. So you either get Game Pass for PC, which is $10, or you get Game Pass for console, which is $10, or you get the Ultimate, so you can
Which
have
is-
it on both.
Yeah, which is only
And
15, and you save a little money
Most-
that way.
Yeah, the libraries are pretty much identical when it comes to PC and console, except I think console has maybe
It's got like 150 more.
yeah, it has like 150 more. I was gonna say 100, but yeah, sure, I'll say 150. That are just not on PC.
And most of
Okay.
the day ones go to console before they go to PC.
No, because it's like day one.
It
That's all
depends. Like, I don't think you could play. Yeah, I don't think you can play Forza on PC.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, this is going to be a whole episode of Griff putting his foot in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm here for it. I'm ready.
Yeah, you can play Forza because I actually had it downloaded for.
Yeah,
for
I know you can. I know you
I was
can do
playing
one of the
Forza
Halo.
for a long time.
Yeah, I think you can do Halo.
No,
Oh,
when
yeah,
they
you can do Halo Infinite.
So I mean, you will have to pay attention to that because they'll say like whether it's available to console, or to PC or to mobile. Yeah, but I think just about like 99% of their library is on all platforms.
Yeah, it is, and that's one thing I do like, and it's downloadable.
Mm-hmm. Download streaming is just, even if you have beast internet, streaming is still tough.
Yeah, it is.
Streaming is tough.
Like that's one of the things that PlayStation's banking on, and unless you can find a way to use less bandwidth, it's going to be rough until like we have terabyte internet over the phone lines.
Well, in the Asian community, not the Asian community, but like the Asian countries like Japan, Korea, and so on and so forth, that is mostly where Japan just, where PlayStation just thrives. I mean, they have 3 gig internet, like that's their basic plan. They have 3 gig internet. Damn. It's just standard. And
here we are fighting to get freaking Google Fiber around.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm Gucci. I'm good.
Yeah.
So streaming for them is a little bit okay, and also like that community, that area of the world, they're also like more into retro games too. So
yeah,
well, like the PS3 plan and streaming them, it doesn't bother them.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. Let's see. All right, yeah. Make sure chat wasn't going for that. I don't know. Like, I'm still gonna. I have to get one because I play PlayStation. So, like I said, for me, it's gonna be the Plus or the next tier up. I'm not looking for Ultimate on that one, but Xbox Ultimate is just worth the money to me. I've already used it enough this year to pay for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I have 2 Xboxes in the house.
Yeah. They actually did change it from when it first came out. Ultimate they did include more features with Ultimate, but then like after a while, like they changed it to where like Ultimate was just if you wanted to have it on both PC and console, and then they just had all the extra features that they had with Ultimate, and they just said, nah, fuck it, just roll it in there.
Yeah.
So I had Ultimate, and I ended up downgrading to PC because I don't have the console.
Gotcha. Speaking of which, I need to do some setup. Snag me a new capture card that actually has 4K pass through, so it doesn't feel like I'm actually wasting all that extra bit here. Fucking up my screen. Sorry.
But the one thing that is nice about PlayStation Plus, but I mean, you also get it with the Essential plan, is that they give you 2 free games to keep.
Yeah.
Whereas like Xbox Game Pass, like, though it's great because you can download the games, but it's only as long as they have them in the library.
Yeah.
As soon as they get rid of them from the library, then they're gone. I mean, of course, I imagine they'll have games that they'll never take off, but there's so also a chance that they might take off.
Their primary ones, their Xbox exclusive games will always be on there.
No, not really.
No,
because I mean they took Gears 2 and Gears 3 off it for PC anyway.
For PC,
they had them on there, and then they're like, let's get rid of them and put them on console only. That's rude.
It's still there though.
To some people, the Prince can't play it.
I just looked it up.
Oh,
I've only seen.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. My chat is all messed up here. Have they announced any justifications for doing this? What makes it worth more money now? Ella Meltdown. I'm going to assume. So let's see. Mimic. Why should I pay $100 a year to access internet I already pay for though?
That is a good point.
Yeah.
I hate streaming concept is just.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, if you just stick with the basic plan that you have now, it'll be basically the same. They're just offering more if you want to pay more. Have they announced any justification for doing this? What makes it worth more money now? It's called inflation. It wouldn't surprise me if Game Pass actually goes up a couple of dollars in the next couple of months.
Yeah, because I mean, just for our internet, our internet's gone up.
Well, the cost of literally everything else has gone up, so why not that too?
So yeah, if their PlayStation Plus membership is going up $10, I haven't even looked at mine in years, so I don't even remember what it is now. But I remember seeing those $50 like recently.
It might have been 50 or 60. I can go through my emails real quick and just. I know I just paid it. I want to say Plus was at like 60.
I
think it was.
I want to say it was.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy though, because like they technically reduced the price of PlayStation Now, because PlayStation Now like a couple years ago was $100 a year.
Yeah, which was
$100
never worth it for me.
And that's only if you got grandfathered in, because like as soon as like people realized there was a yearly subscription for $100, they took that shit away real quick. And I was one of the few people that was grandfathered in, so I was the only one that still had it, because like you couldn't even like search that shit. It was hard to find. People were like, nah, you either gotta play monthly or quarterly. And I was like, made it. That's why I never got rid of it. I don't play PlayStation Now at all. I keep it there. It's just because of the price, but I guess it was kind of a slap in the face. I think they did end up lowering the price of it to 60.
I need to pay attention more to this. Like, I'm sorry I missed your chat when you put it up there. Apparently my Twitch, my chat moderation is sending them all to the wrong box. So okay, I just got to keep an eye on that now. It popped up here, but all right. So yeah. So it all depends on what you need or want. If you're a PlayStation fanboy and you want to play the classic games, maybe it's worth it to you. To me, though, I'm barely paying any more for Game Pass now than I am for PlayStation Plus, and it's giving me more. So I'm still going to be paying roughly the same personally, because I'm going to be getting the base run, and it's only so I can continue playing online games. Like, I'm not even doing it for the free games every month. Like, I think I've maybe downloaded 2 of the free games in the last 6 months.
Yeah, their free games recently have just been not it. And then next month's
Dookie
is still not it. So like, I mean, yeah, I'm getting free games every month, but it's
not playing
anymore.
Games I'm never gonna play.
Yeah.
So, and you're right, man. Like, I'll be playing, like, they've already sent me an email, like, my plan's not gonna change. I'm already gonna be rolled into premium because that's already what I'm paying for.
Mm-hmm.
So the price isn't really changing. They're just combining, for like people like me that already have both. They're just rolling the payments into one payment instead of having 2 separate payments. I just have one payment. The price is not changing really.
For you,
I don't think it's changing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I already paid for it, so it's not going to bother me much. I actually might end up downgrading because I'm.
Do you really want to play a PlayStation Vita game?
Yeah, I'm bougie, man. I'm not going to go back to PS3. I look at those graphics and it's trash to me. It's trash. I can't take it, man.
You spoiled by that 120 FPS.
I am. Oh, dude, man. Like I told you, I was playing Uncharted 4 today. You know, how it came with the PS5 version. And I was just messing with the video settings for no reason. I was like, oh, let me drop it down to 4K 30 FPS. Not even half a second. I was like, nope, can't do it. That is just disgusting to me. That is just hideous.
1080 60. No. Let's go. All right. So E3 canceled. That's it. E3's canceled.
Yep. Simple as that.
Yeah. So like this originally was in my April Fool's list, and then TCP was kind of to point out that, like, no, that wasn't that's not an April Fool's joke.
I think they announced it on the 31st. I think you saw it on the 1st, right?
I saw it on the 1st.
Okay, that's fine.
I saw it on the 1st, and I'm like, that's funny. And I was like, yeah, nobody's gone in years anyway. And now it's nobody's going. So what Nintendo pulled out like 5 years ago?
No, Nintendo was still doing it, and so was Xbox. I mean, Sony was the first one to pull out.
Was Sony the first one to pull out?
5 or 6 years ago.
I remember that because Sony started having their own conference.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not going to pay.
And then what is it?
E3 to.
And then like PAX started taking off, and like PAX is now the new big conference.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever console, whatever. I want to go to the one that is going to be showing off Diablo 4. That's the one I want to go to because it ain't going to be BlizzCon.
It won't be BlizzCon.
They only ever really announce new Diablos during PAX.
Oh.
It's either PAX or the other one. Oh, can't remember the name of it. That's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, like they announced Diablo Immortal at BlizzCon, and we all see where that went. Like, That whole debacle could have been completely avoided if only they showed a screenshot with the number 4 on it, and it would have been over. But no, we had to go into, don't you have phones? Anyway. All right, speaking of Game Pass, there is now rumors that Game Pass is planning to add a family plan.
Yes.
This is kind of nice. I don't know the stipulations. Like, do you have to be coming from the same IP, or do you can you have like multiple users using the same plan on the console? Either way, that's nice.
I'm for it. Absolutely for it.
Yeah, I imagine the same way like how you have a parent or a master account, and then you just have the children under it, and they receive the benefits of Xbox Gold or PlayStation Plus as long as they're children underneath the parent.
Yeah,
that's how I actually had it previously. I had the family package, and everybody that was in my family package had Xbox game, had Xbox Live, could actually go through. But my main account or my home console had to be the console that all of the accounts were on for them to actually get.
So yeah, like that would be kind of cool though if you could have, like, even if it's you have to maintain the same IP via router or modem or whatever. Gosh, that wouldn't really work either that way, would it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's not any different from Netflix. Just have one email and password sign in and just select your user.
Yeah, they might be taking. Netflix might be taking that away.
Netflix was gonna.
Yeah, Netflix is like, no, one account per user. Let's fucking go. It's like, no.
I think they are. I think they are about to start IP locking it.
Yeah, they are.
They're about to start. From what I read the last time was that they're going to start. There's an additional charge if you share your actual Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, oh no, they finally caught on.
Yeah. The only way they would be able to do that is like, to see which IP you're coming from.
Yeah, and like, and a part of me is like, how does that work? It's like both me and my wife have Netflix on our phones. We have Netflix on our tablet, and it's all using the same account.
Right, but it's in the account. Like, so if you're using your Wi-Fi router, you're connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
it's using the same IP that's given to you from your internet service provider. Once you leave the house,
if I leave the house, are they going to hit me with more?
I don't know. They might.
Because if I get that charge, if I get that charge for like going on a road trip and we let our daughter watch a freaking movie or something. That's what's Mimic's bringing it up too. My father has gold for my account. Okay, now I'm getting chat from all over the place. So not so here in the UK. My father had gold for my account. Oh, okay, he's talking about Xbox. That's interesting. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts now.
Yeah. What happens if you travel? I don't know. I think they might let you, give you a little bit of leniency if you travel. Like if you're, bouncing off of cell towers and stuff, they might give you some leniency. But I imagine for like, if you're rocking like Fire Sticks in the home or TV apps in the home, they might be a little bit more ruthless.
With Netflix though, with Netflix right now though, they're having a hard time keeping me now. And so if I go on a road trip and they ping me for an extra $5, like,
oh yeah,
gone.
He's canceling that bad boy instantly.
Real quick.
Don't even bother explaining anything. Just we're canceling. We're done.
Yeah, no, it's like you're having a hard time keeping me now. Like, no. Like that, and Disney just took over every show that I like from you, so.
That's what I've been doing. I've just been burning through Daredevil.
Oh, we have as well.
The Punisher's just going through and just murdering everybody. I'm like, ooh, they did not censor any of this. Good to go, team.
They took out one thing though. They removed the Stanley cameo from Punisher.
I haven't gotten to Punisher yet.
Yep. Oh, sorry, not his cameo, but his tribute. There was a Stanley cameo in one of the episodes, or not cameo, but Stanley tribute in one of the episodes of The Punisher, and they took it out.
Like a lot of the the series, like Daredevil and like Luke Cage, they have like a poster of him like in the background or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they took it out of the Punisher one. Let's see.
Oh,
if
like,
you,
it's
if
like
you
an
travel for
actual
work, go to
credit
college, or on
tribute, though.
vacation. If you travel for work, go to college, go on vacation. Truck drivers, military. Yeah, exactly. Like, what are they going to do for those people?
Waivers?
I used to travel for work and do my last job.
Yeah.
And you'd be in hotels, Airbnbs, and I would be using the Wi-Fi there while I was at work. So what? You're telling me that there's an extra $5-10 charge for me to be able to use Netflix?
Yeah, when my girl's at the hospital, she's at the hospital and she just got like playing on her phone. She's got an earbud in, you know. Dick move.
I think there's gonna be a lot of evasive stuff going on right there.
Oh, that's a rough one, El Meltdown. Kind of pulling Australian
VPNs?
Huh?
People that use VPNs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory that here in a year or two, VPNs are going to be illegal.
I could see that.
I have no counter. I have no counter to argue that fact. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because El Meltdown put up there, like, in Australia, if you leave your house, you have to send a selfie to the government and get permission.
Wait, say what? Say that again? What now?
It's going to be like...
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
Right now in Australia, if you want to leave your house, you have to take a selfie, send it to the government to get permission
to leave your house.
Yeah,
because of COVID.
Yeah, because they're in full authoritarian lockdown, like full military in the streets lockdown. Yeah.
Man. Here in America, we have to wear masks in some places. Still, I think most people got rid of masks because it was my freedoms. My freedoms are being hurted, man. It's tough. I can't shove a Big Mac down my fucking throat if I'm wearing a mask. It's some bullshit. How dare they?
Yeah,
it's like cut a hole in it, man.
Oh my goodness! Please, Salos, did you see that lady, bro? They came into the computer. She came in and was talking about a lawsuit because you have no authority to record me. You're in a public gas station, lady. Have a nice day.
This shit was funny as hell.
There was another one of the this one girl sitting in a like a subway or something like that, and she looks around, and apparently she was wearing two masks, and she folded them in half, and so they were sitting on top of each other, and when she opened her mouth, it just like opened. It's fucking hilarious.
Yo, people will think of any possible way.
You know, honestly though, like I'm just glad we're starting to respect personal choice again. Especially with everything else that's going on that's being covered up by other political things, and we're getting off topic and out of the realm of... Anyway, so... Fortnite's no building mode brings players back in droves. I have seen more Fortnite news in the last couple of weeks, buried underneath all the everything else that's Elden Ring.
Fair. I came close.
Griffcast now cancels respect choice. Yep, that'll be what does it. Individuals are people.
I did come close to coming back to Fortnite. I was like, no.
Bro,
I thought about giving it a try. I have never
thought about it.
It is so friggin' awesome. You don't have to worry about the friggin' Eiffel Tower being built in front of you while you're trying to shoot somebody. It actually, you have to rely on actual gun skill and actual movement. It's kind of like it's the kiddie version of Call of Duty, and I am all for it.
That's also why I don't play it. But anyway, man, I used to be deep into Fortnite too. I used to be deep into Fortnite, and then all of a sudden I saw the light. I was like, man, why am I playing this shit?
Because deep down inside, you know it's just fun.
I'm like, nah.
You know it's fun.
I still respect the hell out of Fortnite because they were changing the microtransaction game for a really long time, and people were like, "Oh, we'll get rid of DLCs and like make DLCs free because all the money's really in skins." I'm just like, yeah, I'm not buying skins. Everybody else can buy skins. Make your money that way. It's fine. I'm not paying.
The part that pisses me off about Fortnite is some of the skins look fucking good, and I'm just like, I want that in my games, but I can't have it.
I just hate it when they bring over my boy Kratos and they're just like, Kratos is in Fortnite. I was like, God.
I tell you what though, like
you want to massacre my boy.
So after Ray talked about it previously, after that whole Will Smith and Chris Rock situation, the amount of people that I saw playing Will Smith in Fortnite was ungodly. Ungodly.
Epic Games just rolling in the money like, yes.
They took it down.
Slap him again. Keanu Reeves go slap somebody so everyone starts buying the John Wick skin again.
Oh,
God, the slap heard around the world.
yeah.
Wait. Will Smith slap somebody? Man, I've been fucking with people like that like all week. Come up to me like,
oh, they're like, how have you not heard? What are you living
not
under
that
a
Will
rock?
Smith smacks him?
Like that, honestly, like that whole thing. Like I'm of the opinion the whole thing was staged.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It was a publicity stunt. It was nothing else. The Oscars has been down like 60% in average viewers over the last 4 years. So
I think that's probably like the best meme I've seen. Someone was just like, if Will Smith didn't slap him, I would have had no idea the Oscars was even happening.
Exactly.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so no, like that's kind of cool that they're actually coming out with new modes after 10 years. And now that would have been funnier if it was Chappelle. He would have spent 2 hours going harder. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Chappelle would have knocked his fucking block off immediately. Have you seen? Like, I saw Chappelle live like a few months after he got back from Africa, and it looked like he did nothing but go to the gym every fucking day. The dude was fucking jacked when he got back, and he still is. He still is. He just like he definitely would have. He got man just. Lifted himself off the fucking ground, and then immediately just gone in, just activate Savage mode, and just brought the heat. This fucking jokes.
But I will say that Fortnite, the no build mode, Fortnite as soon as they put in that Fortnite no build mode, and they saw the amount of people that came over in freaking mobs.
Yeah.
Like, they knew right then and there, all right, we maybe have touched on something that's pretty freaking gold.
Yeah, I mean, it brought so many players back that they're talking about making it a permanent feature. So, like,
it just drove me nuts about the original Fortnite, because like, if you shoot someone, all of a sudden they just build this gigantic tower, and if you want to build, you gotta spend your time knocking down trees or knocking down walls, so you can get material so that you can build. It drove me nuts. It was too much to deal with, and that's why I stopped playing. I was like, I'm too lazy for this, man. Just want to point and shoot. I would sit back though and wait for people to build their towers, and then I just like take out like the two little walls that they had at the bottom and just watch everything collapse.
That's why I carry grenades on me. I just throw them right at the base. Should just fall.
Well, now it's just cartoon Call of Duty, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Elden Ring hasn't slowed down at all. If you pull up any video game news sites, it's, hey, somebody found something new. Non-stop. And then it's like, it's nuts. It's nuts. The game is good.
It's pretty amazing the success that game has had.
Yeah. So, but that is going to lead into kind of our topical topic of the day. Does the massive success of single-player games over the last few years kill the thought that the genre is dead? Like, I'm of the opinion, yeah, because all we've done over the last few years, it's just, okay, I misspoke. I wrote that down wrong, and I read it, and I'm just like, that actually didn't make sense. Okay, so over the last, about 5 to 10 years ago, they were like, multiplayer is going to be it. There's going to be nothing else. It's going to be online only.
Like 2 years ago, man.
I've
been talking about this for a long time.
We're talking Fortnite, Call of Duty,
yeah.
Like all of those games people were going to in droves, and we're talking like 9-10 years ago, bud. And all of those games like that. So everybody was like, the single player game is dead. Nobody's going to be playing those anymore. Nobody's going to be buying those anymore. And over the last couple of years, it is just banger after banger after banger for single player games. You had the new God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon,
Ooh.
Hellblade.
What's that new one? What's that new one? Sifu?
Sifu.
Oh, yeah, that was a great game.
Elden Ring. I mean, hell, even Skyrim is still selling nonstop. So,
it's one of those things. I think a lot of these bigger companies back in the day who were, funding these multiplayer games, I think they just wanted to push the idea of people thinking that single player games were done. But I don't think it's ever going to be like that. There's always going to be people who want both. Mm-hmm. And as a result, both will always continue to exist.
I'll give an example. I don't. Y'all know me. I don't play multiplayer anymore. The rage is too strong with this one, so I don't play multiplayer anymore. I only play single player games. But a lot of companies are like, oh yeah, single player games are dead. Multiplayer is the way to go. And I think a lot of the companies are still thinking that way, because if you look at it, Call of Duty. What was the last Call of Duty that came out? I don't even know the name of it because it's sold so poorly.
Vanguard was the last one.
Vanguard sold so poorly, and Vanguard, worst selling Call of Duty of all time. Battlefield 2042, it's terrible.
Sure.
Nobody plays that anymore. Whatever. Still, each one of those games, singly, probably sold more copies than Sifu, Elden Ring, and Horizon Zero Dawn combined.
Nope.
I guarantee it. I almost guarantee
Nope.
it. Dude, that Call of Duty game sold hundreds of millions of copies on the first day. Vanguard sold hundreds of millions of copies on the first day. 100 million copies. Not hundreds, but probably made 100 million copies on the first day.
There are a lot of people who buy Call of Duty titles in particular just because it has the name Call of Duty.
Call of Duty on it. They could really release an empty game as long as it says Call of Duty on it. People won't buy it.
Yep.
Same thing with Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
Everyone would just buy it just because it said Battlefield.
Yep. And then a week later, it stopped selling because it sucked.
But by that point, the damage was done. They already sold hundreds of copies, millions of copies. Damage was done.
Yeah.
EA didn't give a shit that the game was dead. Yeah, the game died, but they had already made their money back. They had already made their money back by everyone that had already bought the game. Like, oh, sorry, no refunds. You already played it for 20 minutes.
But I mean, how does that compare? So, give me an example. Like, we'll say Elden Ring, 10 million copies, Steam alone, opening day.
Yes, 10 million copies, opening day. Whereas Call of Duty's putting out 100 million copies, opening day.
Okay. God of War, 15 million copies total on PC.
Right,
That's
total.
Total.
And it's at like 50 million after the last 4 years.
All right. Yeah, actually, it sold better its opening week on PC than it did ever on PlayStation.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. Absolutely.
I'm scared, Mimic. Should I be scared?
I haven't seen the chat yet. It's a little bit on delay on the side.
It says my wife bought you a gift. It'll show up Wednesday.
Oh,
the last thing he sent me was a drum set for my daughter.
Oh, that's fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was like a little toy Frozen drum set for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. No sleep for you. Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't the last thing. No, they sent my daughter a care package when she was in the hospital. That was not.
But right. I do hope multiplayer does not become as strong. I mean, I love single player games. But I mean, there's only been a few recently that have had big hits. Like, Elden Ring came out and was flawless. Still haven't played it yet. Still looking at it. Still get scared. Still haven't played it. It's flawless in a lot of other single player games. But then there's also single player games that, within the last couple of years, ever since the debacle of Cyberpunk, it just feels like every single player game, even every AAA game has just been very subpar. Are our expectations higher? No, they're actually releasing shitty games. Yeah. Buggy games, unfinished games.
Like I love online multiplayer games, but I love online PvE games. I don't do Call of Duty. I don't do Fortnite. I don't do anything. Like, I do Diablo, Destiny, Borderlands. I still hop on and play Outriders. Like, I've got like 7 capped characters in Outriders.
You have that many characters?
Huh?
Carry on.
Well, I play on both PlayStation and PC.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to. Like,
I love story games, man. I love being wrapped up in the story. I love, you know.
Mm-hmm. But my problem with the stories recently, most of them, God, they just don't feel good. Like Ghost of Tsushima, that hit me close to home. That was
Close to home? You been to Japan?
No, I meant my heart, man, my heart. I said, remember when you bought a game and it was a complete thing without a day one DLC? That doesn't work anyway. That's a standard we have. Yeah, for the most part, you're right. You're right for the most part.
Oh, I love it because is the invention of internet.
Yeah.
Exactly what he's talking about. Is the invention of internet, because like, oh, it's not working right. Oh, we'll just put out a patch real quick and we'll just, you know, update it. You know, they couldn't do that, you know, back in the day, like, you know, for like PS2 games and like, you know, PS3 at first. You had to have work.
Yeah.
I remember
back in like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 days, like there are chances that you got a bugged version and it was either awesome that you got the bugged version or it was horrible that you got the bugged version.
It was one of the two, and it might have been worth a lot of money.
Yeah, like there was one of the Resident Evils that I started playing, and it even got patched. And it opens with you like walking down this pathway, and then you have to like dodge a rock that's coming down. I would be I'd be a mile away from that rock, watching it fall, and it would still kill me. Like as soon as that rock touched the ground, I was dead.
You gotta jump. It's the shockwave.
Yeah. That thing killed me for an hour, and I got my money's back. Like that rock was a harder boss than anything I've fought in Elden Ring. So I don't even know if that Resident Evil is good. That was the last time I tried one too. And it's amazing too how little of a thing can make us salty against an entire franchise.
Fair.
Like,
I don't play Borderlands. I don't play Borderlands only because when I first played the first Borderlands, the people I was playing with were so much high level than me that I couldn't do anything. I was just standing in the background. And then I also remember like,
did they not offer to power level you?
I'm not even friends with these dudes anymore because this dude got so pissed at me because like they're like, don't kill this enemy. I'm like, all right, cool. I can't even take down like 1 point of his HP, and like I don't know where the enemy just died, and they all blamed me. And I was like, dude, I'm in the background. I'm not even shooting. If I even get over there, I just immediately die. I can't even damage the lowest level enemies. And they all blamed me. And they just fucking, they immediately booted me out of the session. And I was like, all right, delete friend.
Hey, watch what you say about Borderlands.
and now I don't play Borderlands anymore.
Oh, I'm hoping the franchise gets better. It's been progressive. Like 2 was its peak. I still to this day, Escape from Dungeon Keep is hands down one of the best DLCs ever made of any game, anywhere. But outside of like after 2, it started going downhill a little bit. So maybe we'll get a little bit more upkick out of Borderlands 4. Knowing our luck, Borderlands 4 will be a live service game. They treat it as such already. So, but yeah, like no, like I'm 18 days to the new DLC. Yeah. I got the season pass, so I'm getting it. Damn, are they coming out with one already? Like within the first month of release, we're getting a DLC. Honestly though, it kind of makes sense though, because you can beat the entire game in 4 hours.
What game is this?
Wonderlands.
Yeah, it was really short.
Yeah, like my second character I just ran through the story. I didn't even time myself. I might time my fourth character. I didn't time my third character either.
Uh-oh. Speedrun?
Speedruns?
No, not really speed runs. There's a lot of things that kind of stop me from doing speed runs because I'm not good at it. I've watched Elden Ring speed runs, and they are insane. Like, oh, I was to
Makes
the
no
right.
sense how those people figure that out.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I was too far to the right of that blade of grass, so it cost me 10 seconds. And it's just like, wow, man. Like, no, you do you, buddy. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I am already gate kept out of the entire Dark Souls franchise only because like I actually hit max level. And they're like, no, you did it wrong. It's like, you're right, I did. But it was my money that bought the game.
Yeah, man, play the game however you want to play it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
So, I mean, if they want to do speedruns, it's fine with them.
Yep, exactly. They do their thing. I still like, was it not Remnant? Which I do want to go back to Remnant at some point in time. The new one, it was a PlayStation exclusive at first. Ah, fuck. It was a roguelike Dark Souls game.
Oh, wait, it's like mostly guns. I think it's called Remnant of the Ashes.
No, not Remnant of the Ashes.
Trying to think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. It sounds like what you're describing. Yeah.
It just came out last year on the PS5.
Oh, shit. Returnal.
Oh,
Returnal, that's it.
Yeah, there's run out co-op mode. You trying to play together?
I don't know. Like, me and roguelikes have a problem.
That game was not that bad. It was actually
No?
like one of my first roguelike games, and I knew what I was getting into, and even still, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad because they still have progression points. But I guess most roguelike games have progression points, right? I know.
I don't know.
I figured most roguelike games are like permanent death. Like, you die, and it's game over. You gotta start over again. Good luck.
I tried a couple other ones. Hades was fun. And what was the other one? Fuck, I can't remember the name of the other one. It's on Game Pass. It's the only reason I played it.
Dark Souls?
No, not Dark Souls.
Demon Souls.
No, it was a side scroller. That's gonna drive me nuts now. Just like the art.
Damn it.
It was one of the only like 2D art style games that I've played in a long time. But anyway,
I gotta figure it out.
I'll have to bring it up later. It's completely irrelevant to anything we're talking about. So, but yeah, no, like as long as we keep getting good stories. While Elden Ring has a great story, most people won't appreciate it because you have to go find it. Ghost of Tsushima, great story. God of War, great story. A lot of people liked for Horizon's story. I didn't care for the story. Love the world. So as long as they keep coming out with quality content like that, I think the single player genre will be fine. Personally.
well, that's kind of the other thing. I mean, to add to the point that you were kind of just making, like, I mean, in order to tell a good story, not saying you can't do that in a multiplayer game, but I feel like it's harder to do that in a multiplayer
It
game.
is.
Because one, it'd be hard for everybody to pay attention. You got some people that would just not pay attention, want to skip through stuff just so they could get to the multiplayer events. I mean, single player games have to exist, I think, for that reason. And whether people want to admit it or not, it'll always stay around for that reason.
Yeah, Spider-Man was good. Yeah. Miles Morales was fun, but it was just a cut and copy paste from Spider-Man for the story.
Or the story was better.
You just prefer Miles.
I guess so. I guess I related to the character a little bit more. But I felt, God, I think both of their stories were really good. But damn.
The thing that pissed me off the most about the Miles Morales game was how they butchered Peter Parker's face.
They didn't.
They
Oh my
just completely changed him.
They changed his face to look more like the voice actor. Big deal.
It was a butcher compared to the first game.
Right.
Actually, I think they tried to
He
make
looks
him.
completely.
I think they tried to make it more like Tom Holland, and it was just like, but on that frame, it just didn't work.
He was more like Tom Holland the first time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, his face the first time around, he was more like Tom Holland.
We don't all look alike, man. No, like the first one. No, he would look more like Andrew Garfield in the first one.
I think they said that they took all 3 Spider-Man faces and kind of like
meshed them into one. Yeah. Like it was off-putting. Like if I played it like a year after I beat Spider-Man, it would have been fine. I would never even noticed. But I played it 5 minutes after I beat Spider-Man.
Well, that's also your fault because they updated his face for the original Spider-Man game too.
For some reason, did do it for mine.
I think you probably have
I have the original version. Yeah, I have the original PS4.
I mean, the version I'm playing, I am playing the remastered version, where I think they updated his face. But I feel like they did it for the OG version too.
I thought they did.
They did if you bought the PS5 upgrade. If you bought the PS5 upgrade, they changed his face.
I want to say they changed his face before Miles Morales came out because I remember I played it like that, and then when I played Miles, I was like,
I don't know.
It didn't bother. I mean, it doesn't bother me either way now. I was like, I can't even tell.
I'm basically done with them. So, like, they're single player games. So, and I thought about going back and 100%ing the original Spider-Man, but I just lost interest. But yeah,
don't blame me.
Also, I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan. Like, I like Spider-Man, but I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan.
Ooh, Xavier's gonna come after you.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to get burnt out on a lot of these characters. Like, I'm burnt out on Spider-Man. I'm burnt out on Wolverine. I'm burnt out on Batman.
Batman and Spider-Man, I can see. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of games going on. Wolverine, he's got a lot of movies, but they haven't messed with Wolverine in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'm very excited for his game. His game's going to be dope.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Now all of his excitement came back, huh? Now all of his excitement came back, and he's ready for it. Yeah.
As long as it's like the Origins, the old Origins game for Wolverine.
It's not. It's gonna be just like Spider-Man, like gameplay style.
Like
it's done by Insomniac.
Like I want that old brutal. Like you remember the old was it the old Punisher game?
I never played the. Oh, did I play the Punisher game?
Like that was brutal. That was brutal.
The game was pretty raw.
Like everything was a weapon. Window seals, piranha tanks. Like
what?
Yeah, everything was a weapon.
You could execute somebody on everything.
Somebody up.
Yeah.
I feel like the trailer was decently like, it wasn't bloody because it wasn't like he wasn't actually chopping people up. But I mean, like I think there was blood in the background. I imagine this game would be.
It's got to be a little bit.
Violent.
It is Wolverine. Like, while I
enjoyed claws and no blood.
Yeah, while I enjoyed Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, at the same point, it's weird having somebody who's 6'2" play somebody who's 5'6".
True. But I mean, it's just camera angles. How they make the shorter characters taller.
Yeah. Punisher with the execution. I killed a motherfucker with a rhino in that game. Yep. That game was just over the top and fantastic. Oh. It's just one of those games that was just overly violent to be overly violent, that it was hilarious.
Hey, look at that then.
Like the things you could do, it's just like you'd walk by something, it's like, oh, I can kill somebody with that, and it'd be like, okay, let's go. You come here.
Somebody off of the sidewalk and beat somebody down with them.
It was, yeah. Anyway, reminiscing about old comic book games, but yeah, no, it's like I'm burnt out on a lot of these characters, man. Like, I used to be like Hulk used to be one of my favorite characters, and like I'm burnt out with him. But I have nowhere to go with that. It's just tortured a guy in a cremation unit. Yeah. it's just, what do you do with it though? It's like, you can't really hope for one of the lower tier characters to come up to that point, which is unfortunate. They're trying to do that with Moon Knight now, which I haven't watched yet. All right, has anybody watched Moon Knight yet?
Yeah, I watched it.
No,
I enjoyed it.
But we are apparently watching it tonight.
I enjoyed it. Watching Halo too. Not enjoying that. I don't know, man.
That's the general consensus I'm getting.
It's so weird. Like,
they're like, it's a good show
story.
unless you like Halo.
Yes, I'll say that. Like exactly the first 30 minutes of like all the Halo references and everything, like and hearing the OG sounds was really cool. And then they started getting into the plot, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And then like episode 2, he had his helmet on for 30 seconds in the first or he didn't have it on in the beginning, and then he puts it on. That's so he can step out of a spaceship, and then he just took it off, and then he wasn't even even half of the episode he wasn't even wearing the suit. I'm just like, why are you guys even? This is not even a Halo show, man.
What?
This is
that is a cardinal sin for Master Chief,
They shouldn't have done that. Keep his suit on. Nobody should see his face.
Yeah. What was I thinking? It was like, I called it Mission Impossible because it's like every Mission Impossible plot. I'm working for the Impossible Mission Force or whatever, and then all of a sudden I'm going to do something real quick that just gets me disavowed, and now I have to fight my own organization just to prove my own innocence. I'm like, it's one of those plot lines, man. I'm just like, it makes no sense. The two cardinal sins that Master Chief does.
Moon Knight is MCU Split without the acting chops. Oh boy.
Oh, Split. That was a good movie. We're talking about the movie Split with I can't even.
I'm gonna I'm gonna watch McAvoy. It. I'm gonna watch it. And, I'll probably wait till Wednesday and watch 2 episodes at once just to see, because a lot of those shows take a couple episodes to get going.
Yeah. The one thing that I liked about Moon Knight, actually, because if you've seen the trailer, so everything that they showed in the first trailers, leading up to it, all takes place in the first episode. So
That's
I was watching it,
so
and I was
everything else will kind of be a surprise.
Oh, they did not spoil anything. Everything, there's nothing in the trailer that I didn't see that I imagine would take place in a different episode. They've recently released more trailers and more clips, from previous episodes, but the big high profile trailers that they released all happened within the first episode, and I was like, oh, well, that's really cool. So nothing to spoil for me now. Awesome.
So he actually
but I probably just spoiled it for everybody else though.
Not me, man. That was not. I was excited for the show, and then all of a sudden I just wasn't, and I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I get that way with a lot of shows, movies too. I used to be one of those guys who went to the movies at least once a week, once a month minimum, and now I haven't been to the theater. I don't remember the last movie I saw in theater.
Yeah, I was like that too, man. I had a buddy of mine. We would always go to the midnight releases of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just, I don't know. Maybe it was adulthood.
You know what I think ruined theaters for me was Star Wars.
Oh.
I think that's what ruined theaters for me. Yeah. I went and saw all 3 of the new ones opening night, or at least opening weekend, and the first one's I'll give you a go. That was you're trying to retell this. It's basically it was a New Hope just done differently, and then The Last Jedi happened, and it was just that was rough. But all right, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you had a good time. Thank you, everybody, for coming down and chatting.